What is up, YouTube? Ultimalock here, and we're going to be doing the lab puzzle, also known as the Dispersal Cartridge Puzzle. So, essentially what you're going to be doing for this puzzle is you're going to be trying to get this wristband, and in order to get this wristband, you're going to actually have to go off and refill the Dispersal Cartridge. So, first you're going to make your way to the lab, and there's some obvious green vinage right here. And there's going to be these two plant monsters. You do not want to fight these guys. There's really no point. It's just best just to literally walk around this guy because he poses you no threat. There's a flashbang right here, which is very handy. And here is where you get the dispersal cartridge.
Dispensing solution now.
Now this is going to be the area where we're going to be typing in the codes in order to unlock certain things. There's two codes. I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually get both codes. But first, you're going to need to deal with these plant monsters. They're very annoying, but they can be easily gotten rid of if you have the flamethrower. Essentially, just follow the path that I just did, and this will group them all together, and you just burn them alive 3 times, and it will completely destroy their bodies, so they will not regenerate. If you knock them down and you don't continuously burn them until they're ashes, they will regenerate. So it's a very, very big problem. If you do this, whenever you're having to run back to refill the cartridge, you're not going to have to worry about running into these guys and wasting your knives or flashbangs. So that right there, we killed all 3 of them. It's super easy, super quick. Right here is the code. So now we just have to run and input it into the database. And that went off and unlocked the ladder down to the lower level. So now we can take that ladder and we can go and get the second part of the code, which is going to unlock the herbicide machine, which is going to refill our cartridge. Now, you are going to have to fight 2 liquors, so there is some gunpowder over here. If you have high yield gunpowder, then you can go off and mix that together with this one to go off and make some shotgun shells. Or if you have 2 high yields, you can just go off and essentially make magnum ammo, which is probably the best thing for killing tyrants, nemesis, pretty much anything. Even though nemesis isn't in this game. And right here is the trophy, and this is very important because this is how you find out the second code. So at the bottom of this trophy, when you examine it, it's going to actually show you the second code. I know a lot of people are stuck on this part, including myself when I was doing my first run through. And I would suggest if you want to just, instead of having to memorize it, just take a picture of it, and that way for future playthroughs you know the code in advance, that way you don't have to worry about grabbing it. And now we just need to go up top and input the code, refill our cartridge, and then get the digitizer. Alright, so now we're at the herbicide machine puzzle. So essentially just load your cartridge in here, and you're gonna have to basically try to refill the cartridge up to the exact amount. So just follow along, or if you look at the top left hand corner, I'm gonna have the solution for the first playthrough and the second playthrough because they do have different solutions. And that's it. Now it's refilled, but you have to go off and do another part of the puzzle before actually using this because it is not complete yet. So we're immediately going to go downstairs. I shouldn't say downstairs, down the ladder. Now again, this is the part where you're going to have to fight two lickers, so I would highly recommend aggroing these zombies beforehand. That way you don't get surrounded, because that's something that you really don't want to do. And if you have a shotgun or a magnum, that would be basically your weapon of preference. Alrighty. And of course stuff like this happens. Now to your left here, you are going to be picking up a machine. This is the signal monitor, which is very, very important. This is essentially a device that you can go back to the previous section. I believe it's the east section. And you can go off, and actually, no, it's the very first section that you come in to get to this place. And you can get the extra hip pouch. So that will give you, I believe, full inventory if you've gotten all the other ones.
What the?
Now what you're going to do is you're going to look right there, and it's going to say Murph, and then you're going to want to examine the signal monitor, and then with LB or RB you can change it. And then you want to just make the wave frequencies line up and match. Just play around with it. It's pretty simple. And that turned on the power. And now since the power's on, you can open up the other doors. This door to your left right here is the lab, which will basically complete the dispersal cartridge.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have
And that zombie right
5
there
new
does get up,
messages.
so it is best to go off and kill that zombie.
Ugh. Who left the freezer open?
Cooling sequence in progress. Cooling complete.
And that is the dispersal cartridge completed. Now we just have to backtrack and put it into the original machine that it was in.
Dispensing solution now.
So that right there completed the puzzle. Now all you have to do is go and get the ID chip, and once you've done that, you've actually completed the puzzle and you can now go to the West Wing.
Your actions have been
So
marked,
if this
and
video
you
helped you out,
subject
please make
to
sure to
display.
leave a like and comment. It really helps out me out and also helps out the channel. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And yeah, Tyron's pretty badass.